Over the last 2 decades, we have seen an enormous rise in youth violence that has reached epidemic proportions. There's no longer a system within our communities where everyone feels safe and has a sense of ownership and pride. Instead, our inner city neighborhoods have become a battleground for drugs and violence. Now, if we could point to a time in our history when America started to pay attention to what was happening in the inner city, it would be the rebellion in Los Angeles that erupted after the world witnessed 4 police officers accused of beating Rodney King being set free. At that moment, America witnessed the pain and anguish of her African American children. In response to that pain, 5 congregational leaders from the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America came together to find a solution. These leaders put forth a bold plan to develop a unique summer camp called SIMBA Circle. In Swahili, the word SIMBA means young lion. These camps, SIMBA for boys and SIMSA for the girls, are 1 to 2 week rites of passage camps grounded in Afrocentric community principles and the gospel of Jesus Christ. The camps are designed to respond to the emotional, physical, and psychological needs of young African American children, to rescue them from a violent environment, to help them release the pain of abuse, and to restore them to the possibility of a bright future. Today, the SIMBA Circle camps are an independent 501c3 entity under the umbrella of Rescue, Release, and Restore Incorporated. Their single mission is to heal the wounds of the past, to guide young African Americans toward the possibilities that life has to offer.
So now you got communities that aren't wholesome and healthy. You got the trading of drugs, and you got high incarceration rates. So there's no parental guidance. We got youth that have dropped out the system. There's no vocational jobs. We got teen mothers all over the place. We got crack on the streets, and we got a system in the system.
We're losing our children. We're losing them to violence. We have to find a way, a mechanism by which we can take back our children.
The purpose of SIMBA and SIMSA is to establish a new set of values to help the individuals gain self-esteem and to understand that they have opportunity and chance, and to share with them reality that there is a community that loves them unconditionally.
I would say that 30 to 40% of the boys that come to our camp are being raised by their grandmothers. I would say 10 to 15% come from foster care or some type of system in that manner.
The beginning of the camp, the first module of the camp, so to speak, is to bring them into camp, introduce them, and break them down from their friends that come, put them into tribal settings, and introduce the nation builder, which in traditional camps would be the camp counselor.
We are in tribes.
We take them through exercises and start teaching them the laws of the camp. Then we take them through a process of starting to purge the pain and anger.
It's hard to be angry and move towards peace at the same time. But as men, we've been taught to hold that crap in.
But they stand up and bring testimony and talk about some of the grief, some of the grieving, some of the anguish and fear that they have, and talk about it in the midst of the village, in front of a fire, and they toss a wooden ritual in as if they're casting their pain away.
I'm tossing this stick in because it let all this pain that I had inside me out.
They might not heal right away, but it's the start of a healing process that will continue because they've now taken the first step.
It is all about building self-esteem and self-worth by giving them these words that you are too black, meaning you are not just black, but you are too black to say that I cannot do this, that I cannot accomplish anything. You are too strong to say that I quit, I give up. You are too beautiful to say, I am ugly, I am not worthy. So by giving them those words, we're hoping that they begin to internalize them.
Too black, too strong, 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 too beautiful.
I need you to know that you are beautiful. I need you to know that you are strong. And I need you to know that you are black and that that is a privilege and an honor.
For us, when our girls come to camp, we don't expect that they'll be changed overnight. We don't expect that the camping experience is going to change them. What we expect is that we can provide them some form of a support system where that they can go through the changes of life with a support system versus alone.
What is libation? What are we doing?
Libations is a ritual that recognizes and shows respect to our ancestors. First libation we pour is for the Creator.
Libations is an ancient African tradition that we try to implement into the program to bring a sense of cultural awareness.
Next, we would like to pour a libation for our personal ancestors. Would any like to name any?
Uncle John, Ashe!
Getting in touch with their African roots and understanding where many of their ancestors have been. It also helps them to appreciate who they are today, which raises self-esteem.
Okay, Ashley, on the end, push. Don't push too hard. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Team building is one of the primary tools we use for helping the girls to form relationships. So through the team building activities, we're able to get them to learn how to communicate better with one another.
So the mask, it just helped them to understand that we all mask our feelings.
We can give a visual of what it is to trust, to totally close your eyes and allow someone else to help you with your mask. But on the other,
This is my life. My life's in the mask.
Ashe.
Okay, who's number 2?
When you come in to take off your shoes.
Does everyone raise your hand if you agree with that one? We take our shoes off and leave them under the bed. Oh, that's the majority, okay?
I asked you this before. Can we call you Mom?
I am a Makunga, which is a birth mother for the girl. We release the gifts that the girls have. We actually encourage them to be who they are. We help them work through different issues that they may have. Basically, I see myself as a leader, a mentor.
nation builders are responsible for providing the immediate care for our SIMBAs, and we do this out of love. Just above the nation builder, you have your elders, which are traditionally 55 years and older. They are the spiritual support base as well as morally for the nation builders. They pretty much look over the nation builders and the SIMBAs.
This is for the kids. You committed to do this for the kids.
It's important for them to know that somebody doesn't catch them, because in their life it might be missing. You know, I just think about when I was growing up. I had no father, and I didn't have a mentor. You know, I'm now 44. I don't want anybody else to go through that longer period of time trying to find themselves.
This camp is for everybody. We have all economic strands here, all social levels here, all educational levels here.
This camp means a whole lot to me. After being here, I realized that